what's going on, everybody? The Boxer Source here checking in with brother Patrice Volny. He has his main event coming up here at the Caribe Royale in Orlando, Florida on Saturday night here, going up against Ammo Williams here. This is a really key fight for you here to get back up there in the division. So how you feeling here a couple days away?
I feel great. I feel amazing. You know, we've been in camp for a long time. We've been getting ready for those opportunities. I had opportunity before, we took it, ended up with a headbutt, so decision was not in my favorite this time. As I don't think it was good call or whatever. But I feel like I'm ready. You know, I've been training so much, only for those occasions, and I think that's what boxers should do. You know, the other fight, I don't want to say that I don't care, but I know they won't bring me to the level or the stage that I want to. For this one, it's a big one, and I have to take advantage of it.
Yeah. I mean, I was out there, what was it, Las Vegas? I mean, I keep saying Las Vegas, but Las Vegas, Nevada, there against Esquiva Falcao, and yeah, it was just, a head class thing, and it just didn't necessarily, work out into your favor, but you were able to, get back in the willing column. You had a couple of fights there over in your home country there in Canada, so you're willing to, or you're ready to keep that streak going here against Ammo Williams in this big bout.
Absolutely. You know, since the Falcao fight, I didn't have no losses. Everything, my progression is going great. The training, the technique, and everything is placing. I don't want to say fast, it's crazy, but it's placing slowly. Everything I think should take time to be perfected, and I think. And that show we will see some different. We will see something. I don't want to say new, but I think we will see something better, a better version of me, without saying that I'm a new Patrice Volny.
Gotcha. Now the thing with Ammo Williams, of course, he has the lone loss that happened there over in Saudi Arabia. Were you able to take a few things from that particular fight, as far as his movements and other things, to kind of like say, hey, you know what, I could implement this in my game and see if I could utilize it on Saturday night?
Yes, we saw a few things that we might take advantage of it, but we don't want to get out too far from our own style, own ways to do. And the plan for the game was really strong. If I'm able to stick to that plan, everything will be perfect. If in the worst case, we just have a plan B and go with the flow with the plan A and B, whatever happened. But from that fight, we do see some execution mistake that they might do again. I really think it's pretty hard to change in a day or change in a camp and change in a fight. It takes multiple fights, and at a certain age, I don't think athletes be able to change that much. You might change for a couple of rounds, but I think you go back to what you used to be before.
Gotcha. Because he had a fight after that over in the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. It was a scheduled 8-rounder. He did get a stoppage in 5 rounds, but at that particular time, I guess you can't really necessarily see what he would have there at that particular point, because at least on my side, maybe it's a level of opponent in comparison to Hamza Shiraz, and of course against Patrice Volny here, what's going up on Saturday night. So like you said, with the experience that you've had in the past, going up against Esquiva Falcao over there at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, and building off of those few fights that you had in Canada, that you could carry that over and say, hey, with that experience, I could get in here, step in the ring, and get a win.
Absolutely. The big plan is to, I don't want to say a drama show, I want to say something big, to be able to put my name back there, to be able to, I'm not here to people walk around and say, oh, that's Volny. I want to do it for myself. I want for myself to know where I'm at this moment, but especially push and see how it goes out for. Because I know I got a lot of skills. I know I've been training hard, and for sure, hard work pays.
Yo, for sure. And that's the thing about it. Hard work pays, and as I usually mention with fighters, it's also staying active.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like I said, after 2021, you had the 3 fights there. A lot of times, a lot of fighters don't even get 2 fights or whatever it is. I mean, we just had a recent fight here, what it was the other day, where somebody just came back after about 4 or 5 years or something. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about it is, getting getting in the ring, getting back in the gym, and then getting in the ring
Absolutely.
again, and that keeps you fresh, that keeps you sharp, and that makes you aware of a lot of things that can happen in the ring in fights where you're going up in competition. So here it's going to be key on Saturday night that you're able to utilize all the skills that you did in those past 3 fights against Emma Williams.
100%, 100%. The training part is the most important part. The part you stay in the gym. I understand people take vacation break, but you gotta go back to the gym. That's where the work is put upon. That's what you're gonna show in the ring. It's not those little training. It's not sometimes the first camp you did, your technique and your skills might appear in 2 more fights. It never all the time appear right away. So I've been in the gym and I never quit the gym. I don't think boxing is not a long career. It's a short one, but a powerful one, So if you're able to take and do the maximum of it, then we do it.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about discipline.
Absolutely.
That's the thing about it. It's like after a fight, whether you win or whether you lose, it's all about when you're getting right back in the ring, because that shows you how dedicated you are to the sport and how it incorporates in your life there.
Absolutely.
So
I remember after my fight against Falcao, when they gave me the loss, be mad 5 minutes, and after this, boom, it's gone. I allowed myself to be mad at my own self performance. Whatever people say, oh, it was a robbery, whatever, I don't care. Boxrec say a loss. It's a loss. So I agree. They give me a loss. I take it back to the gym. Make sure that doesn't come back, never came back. So we take the losses, I accept it, we move on, we go back to the gym, train, and I think it takes a lot for myself to not, in general, blaming the system or whatever it is. I think it is what it is, right? I cannot change something that's, I get mad for something I can change, but I can't change that. The only thing I can change is the future. So I will, and we did put the work to make sure we go 100% every time, no mistake, no nothing. It's probably almost impossible, but if we can carry that discipline, we might be closer and closer to what's perfection called.
Gotcha. Like you said there, having just a little brief moment of what happened, move on.
That's it.
And on to the next, and that makes you there as far as like being motivated for the following fight and the next fight and the next fight and the next fight. That's how you're able to get those wins up to building to this particular point here where
Absolutely.
you could have this another opportunity to get right back into the contender ranks here with a win over Emma Williams. So we're looking forward
We got it again now, so we have to take it.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. You got to get it. So we're looking forward to seeing you there in action against Emma Williams on Saturday night. Of course, it's going to be live on the Zone there at the Carib Royale Resort here in Orlando, Florida. So looking forward to it.
Big thank you.
Yes.